Video loading video unavailable. Click to playTap to play. Video will start in 8. Cancel play now. Manchester City return to the top of the Premier League table with a routine 2-0 victory over Cardiff at the Etihad. Kevin de Bruyne opened the scoring for the Blues before Leroy Sané doubled the lead before the break. The margin of victory might have been more had City been more clinical in front of goal, with Pep Guardiola's side struggling to beat the impressive Neil Etheridge in Cardiff's net. Gabriel Jesus was unfortunate not to register on his 22nd birthday amid Sergio Aguero's injury woes. Phil Foden made his first Premier League start for City and did not look out of place alongside de Bruyne, whose energy in midfield was the driving force for City. Liverpool will leapfrog City back to the top of the league with a win against Southampton on Friday night, though City hold a game in hand. We'll bring you all the highlights and reaction.Key events full-time. City 2-0 CARDIFF 2135 half-time player RATINGS 2033 GOAL. City 2-0 Cardiff, Sané 2030 GOAL. City 1-0 Cardiff, De Bruyne 1952 Guardiola on Foden's first Premier League START 1920 FT. MCI 2-0 CARGuardiola offers Zinchenko injury update. Manchester City are likely to be without left-back Oleksandr Zinchenko for the FA Cup semi-final against Brighton at the weekend. The 22-year-old came off in the first half of the 2-0 win against Cardiff City at the Etihad on Wednesday night with what looked like a hamstring injury, and Pep Guardiola confirmed he was not confident over his fitness for Saturday's gamae. "It doesn't look good," Guardiola said in his post-match press conference. "Right, no, I don't know, but it doesn't look good for next game." Read MOREFT, MCI 2-0 CARCity chasing Blackburn record. Only Blackburn Rovers, 18 in 1994-95, have ever scored more goals in the opening 15 minutes of their games in a single Premier League season than Manchester City have in 2018-19-17. FT, MCI 2-0 CARCup. City's 2-0 win against Cardiff, MCI 2-0 CARGuardiola sings Foden's praises. The City boss spoke to BBC Sport at full-time. "We played really well. We started really well. A magnificent goal from Kevin de Bruyne. Unfortunately, we missed a lot of chances. We need to score more goals. Phil Foden played excellent. He did everything, arriving in the right positions with the right tempo. He always has chances, has a sense of goal. He's ready, we know it, to play any game in any position. He competes with David Silva, Kevin, Gundogan, Bernardo. He trains incredible. Will Sergio Aguero be fit for the FA Cup semi-final against Brighton on Saturday? We will see on Aguero. FT, MCI 2-0 CARStuart BrennanMatch verdict. City take control of Premier League title race versus Liverpool. The apprentice got his first league start for Manchester City, but it was the sorcerer who stole the show and sent City back to top spot. Phil Foden gave notice of his growing stature by stepping into the Blues team for a must-win game against Cardiff and performing well. But it was Kevin de Bruyne, finding his feet again after a stop-start season dogged by injury, who lit up the Etihad with a stunning opening goal and a dominant performance. And with Fernandinho back in the engine room and an imperious mood, City are in great shape for the closing weeks of the season and that mission improbable chase for the quadruple. Pep Guardiola had warned his Blues players that their focus had to be entirely on this game and that dreams of winning 4 trophies, or 5 as he would have it, are reserved for bedtime. Read MOREFT, MCI20 Cardiff reacts to first Premier League start. Phil Foden was unlucky not to score in his first Premier League start. It's good to get the start today. It's a dream come true to start in the Premier League. I just wanted to play with a smile and enjoy it. I needed a bit of Kevin's luck today. I don't think it was my day, but that doesn't matter. The win was the main thing. I think I did well. I made little mistake at the end, but that's something to learn from. It's great to learn from Kevin and David. I'm enjoying every day, and it's all about learning. FT, MCI20 Card Bruyne assesses his return to fitness. Kevin de Bruyne, who was excellent against Cardiff, admits he doesn't expect to hit the performance levels he produced last season. It's very difficult. I'm not going to compare myself to last year. My season has been very long. It feels like I've had double the length of season compared to the other players. I've worked so hard to come back. I probably won't have the level of last year. But it's not about me. If we can lift titles, then it doesn't matter how I did. I'm taking it one game at a time. It's been really hard for me. I've been focused on coming back as quickly as possible. Now I'm here. I can try to get to my best level as soon as possible. FT, MCI20 Card Bruyne sends Foden message about his future. Kevin de Bruyne was asked about Phil Foden's situation at Manchester City at full-time by Sky. Here's what he had to say: "He's doing very well, he's very talented. It's very difficult, there is a lot of pressure on him to play. He's played a lot of games. It was his Premier League debut today. Our team is world class. To get in you have to prove yourself, and that's what he's doing. One day hopefully he'll win titles for us." Do what's in your mind. Every career is different. I started in a different team, at a different level. I probably played more games than Phil at his age, but a lower level. If he's happy here, then he should stay with us. It's his decision, but if Tess here will help. FT, MCI 2-0 car player ratings. Kevin de Bruyne shines and Leroy Sané impresses, according to CARStuart Brennan. FT, MCI 2-0 CARCity EventsFull-time, City 2-0 Cardiff. Manchester City returned to the top of the Premier League table with a routine 2-0 victory over Cardiff at the Etihad. Kevin de Bruyne opened the scoring for the Blues before Leroy Sané doubled the lead before the break. The margin of victory might have been more had City been more clinical in front of goal, with Pep Guardiola's side struggling to beat the impressive Neil Etheridge in Cardiff's net. Gabriel Jesus was unfortunate not to register on his 22nd birthday amid Sergio Aguero's injury woes. Phil Foden made his first Premier League start for City and did not look out of place alongside De Bruyne, whose energy in midfield was the driving force for City. Liverpool will leapfrog City back to the top of the league with a win against Southampton on Friday night, though City hold a game in hand. '86, MCI 2-0 Cardiff chance. Cardiff forward Nias breaks through on goal, benefiting from Kyle Walker's slip, but Ederson does enough in the 1v1 to parry the ball wide. The Brazilian had hitherto had nothing to do. Image, Getty Images. 83, MCI 2-0 Foden impressing. Phil Foden certainly doesn't look out of place in a Premier League game, dictating the pace of the game in the heart of midfield. '78, MCI 2-0 Carrots not happening for Gabriel Jesus tonight. Kevin de Bruyne fires in a cross from the right, but Gabriel Jesus is slightly ahead of the ball and tries to chop the ball in behind him. It trickles wide, and the Brazilian is left frustrated, not for the first time this evening. '74, MCI 2-0 Charlotte Dunker. Cardiff fans cheering an effort on goal. City could have had at least 4 in the second half alone, and unless my memory has failed me, I can't think of a single save Ederson has had to make. Hang on, he's just collected a Nias shot in the 73rd minute, their first on target. City already have a far superior goal difference to Liverpool, but tonight's game would have been a perfect opportunity to better it. '68, MCI 2-0 Foden doing the impossible. A corner fizzes in and Phil Foden, unsighted, sticks a leg out and almost executes the perfect scorpion volley. Image, Michael Regan. Getty Images. 64, MCI 2-0 Mahrez probing. Riyad Mahrez whips one with his left foot on City's right flank, but Etheridge is equal to it in Cardiff's goal. The stopper is playing out of his skin tonight. .58, MCI 2-0 CARCity squandering headed efforts. Fernandinho's glancing header flashes wide before Aymeric Laporte jumps highest to meet a corner. You'd have backed the Frenchman to trouble the keeper from their. .52, MCI 2-0 Walker in trouble. City substitute Kyle Walker is limping after appearing to twist his ankle. Bad news for Pep Guardiola, with Oleksandr Zinchenko having already withdrawn through injury. Image, Tom Flathers Man City via Getty Images 51, MCI 2-0 Foden goes close. Fernandinho plays Phil Foden through on goal, and the England under-21 diverts the ball goalwards, but Etheridge is out of his goal quickly to block for a corner. Image, Oleksandr Getty Images 48, MCI 2-0 Charlotte Dunker changes imminent. Berardo, Company, and Gundogan are all straight out to warm up as the second half gets underway. The result isn't in doubt here, so it may be a case of turning attentions to Saturday's FA Cup semi-final. The luxury of having such a strong and deep squad is that Guardiola is able to rotate within affecting the quality of the performance of the team. 46, MCI 2-0 CARCity half the teams are back out for the second period. HT, MCI 2-0 CARCity EventsFull-time player ratings Ederson couple of bits of sweeping 6 Danilo played both full-back roles 7 Stones has eased himself back in 7 Laporte consummate defending, great assist 8 Zinchenko tried to defy injury 6 Fernandinho back in midfield command 7 De Bruyne brilliant goal, quality contribution 9 Foden couple of sparkling moments 7 Mahrez on a different wavelength 5 Jesus missed chances, then great assist 6 Sané very quiet, then bam. 744, MCI 2-0 CARCity event goal. City 2-0 Cardiff, Sané, just what City needed. Leroy Sané leathers it in across Etheridge with a left-footed, low drive that finds the bottom corner. It's 15 for the season for Sané, and he's got Gabriel Jesus to thank for the unselfish assist. Image, Getty Images 39, MCI 1-0 Charlotte Dunker De Bruyne fuming with Jesus City race forward on a counter-attack and Kevin de Bruyne eyes a 1-2 with Gabriel Jesus, but the Brazilian opts to shoot, finding the side netting. De Bruyne gives the 22-year-old an earful on his birthday. 38, MCI 1-0 CARStuart BrennanMatch required same story with City they are comfortable and in the lead, but the longer it stays 1-0, the more Cardiff will grow in ambition. The Blues have been excellent at defending narrow leads this season, but they would be best advised stepping up a gear and finishing this with another couple of goals. 34, MCI 1-0 Foden's pace proving problematic. Cardiff's Lee Peltier goes in the book for a cynical foul on Phil Foden, who had left the veteran for dead racing towards Cardiff's box. Image, Getty Images 30, MCI 1-0 Charlotte Dunker a quiet night for Ederson. City could do with getting another one to liven the game up. There's been a slump of about 5 minutes, but just as I write that Jesus sees his fumbled shot trickle wide. Ederson could have brought a sleeping bag as he has had nothing to do in the opening half an hour as Cardiff have offered no threat going forward. A couple more goals before the break would allow City to take their foot off the gas with one eye on the FA Cup semi-final at the weekend. (27) MCI 1-0 De Bruyne pulling the strings. Cardiff can't get near City, with Kevin de Bruyne on fire this evening. The Belgian is well and truly back. Phil Foden looks to get in on the act, but his effort from distance rifles over the bar. 26, MCI10 Cardiff can't get a kick. City have had 86% possession of the ball so far. MCI10 CARStuart BrennanMatch or not to Mendy. That injury to Zinchenko will leave Pep with an interesting dilemma in the next few days, especially with Fabian Delph injured. Does he recall Benjamin Mendy, pointedly left out of the squad tonight after his nightclub appearance on Saturday morning? The option he is currently using, of Danilo at left back, is obvious, but it would be crazy to have the only true left back on the sidelines in the circumstances.